There we go. Hi. Hello. Hello, server console. I wonder who that could be. No idea, but anyways. Hi! I'm going to be going around my base doing a little tour before reset, so I can memorialize this. Indeed. This is the water bottle. Drink water right now. Be healthy. Or else. So, sorry my chair's loud. Hopefully I can be heard well. I had to play with my mic till the background sounds weren't there. I don't know where to start this, but yippee! This is my little moth guy. So little animations. I'm gonna start with the outside. So some of this might just be going to free cam. Into free cam. I think my voice cut out. I can't tell. But yeah, this actually started out as like 1 block tall space, ironically. Oop. I have a little farm here. A water source, of course, and there's a koi fish here. For sillies. Train station that is probably too short. Huh. I'm gonna take these off so I can enjoy the view a little more. More trains. Yay! I have a whole little tree farm area. It's kind of scuffed. I just kind of put them wherever. But yeah, I have a lot of trees. Yippee! I just watched the view count go up to 1 and then drop. I saw that. Listen, I'm not great at tours. This is mostly just to document the build. I didn't go into this with many plans. Oh, I hate chunks. I'm trying to give like a wide cinematic view. If the game would load. Yippee! Box. And here we have the inside. Fun little bed that's very messy. It's like a nest. It's the... Yippee! Okay. I have a telescope. A lot of things. Various entrances and exits. That's how you say that word, yep. This has been here forever. Just from when I started the base, I just never moved it. I had to shift this up so it's more tall people accessible, because this is technically a normal player size would have to shift here. Hee hee. This is also one of the things I've had for a while. I did get that chest from Celestine. You see, this server I was going to do another infinite egg farm, another too many pumpkin pie. However, I made this and I never used it. And now I do have too many eggs. All of these are full, by the way. All of these are full. So yeah, I ended up just living off of cinnamon rolls. So, you know. As one does. Old extra storage space that did get removed, and the cursed objects that don't work properly, or just kill your game if you're using shaders. This specifically is just... yeah, I think that speaks for itself. And this, I'm not gonna show you guys, because it does just flash a lot and did hurt my eyes. I'm not gonna show that on stream, unfortunately. But yes. And I have many, many things. My storage room. And then these I just put here and never put somewhere else. Hello! Hi guys! How are you today? And then down here is where I eventually moved my hummingbirds. Where did that one go? Guys, we're missing a hummingbird. There's a chicken here, though. I think one of the eggs, or some player once, like, spawned, like, 5 billion chickens in my house. Yes, I did finish, and now I am touring, so it can be memorialized. Yeah, I only kept one chicken, though. I have been perceived. Ah! This would probably look better, prettier if it was somewhere else, but there's just a cave under here. But I do enjoy like the little glass floors. Yes. It's also kind of weird because they're facing away from each other. So it's kind of a weird family room, but it looks nice, so whatever. And then up here, one of the elevators also goes up here. This is the map tower. However, while I technically could try and finish this, I'm not going to because I don't want to. Aw, that's alright. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. I mostly just have this area around spawn, and actually, I don't even have spawn on this. I'm actually a liar. And up to Cashroom Solace. That was the extent I was gonna go. Though I never filled in the rest of this. I probably could have done more around here, but well, I've already called the base complete. Then we have this nice hallway. I had too much fun with this palette. I don't know how I don't have spawn. I should do that if I had extra maps. Unfortunately, they're kind of expensive. Here's the full tower. It is in fact built into a tree. I did just leave that there because I wanted to. And it's slightly in the Jade's Cliffs biome, so the sky's green. Because I wanted the pretty. I'm very proud of this. I'm probably going to build another thing like this eventually. This room in the tower doesn't actually have a name. It's just here. And it's just like a chill space, just to hang out. So this exists. Yep, there's a lot of green. My stream setup is blue-green. It's all teals. Yay! And here we get to the second floor. I realize this isn't going to be very long recording because there's not actually that much, but I'm going to go through and like free cam or something in silence and like cinematically pan around. This is the talkative part of the tour. Wonder who put this here. Fauna corner. And if you can't tell, I really like the greenhouse vibe. And arches. And here we have the second floor. It's gonna give like a long walkthrough. ignore that. Sweet little message from a friend. I don't know if I'm gonna say names here, I don't know. Cool person who may or may not be named Agapi. Yay! This is Celestine's room. It's unfortunately the emptiest and mostly full of signs because, well, yeah, never really got to decorate it, and then Rosa never logged on to take over that. But it's pretty. And then I put up some paintings. One that is actually of Celestine and one that just reminded me of Celestine. Do I say Celestine or Lul? I don't know. I don't know anymore actually what's going on there. Oh. I moved on a little bit too quickly. Fauna's room. I technically should ask if I can show these in the tour, but I think it's fine. Wait. I'm just gonna walk around other places because I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure it's fine because I've mentioned it. But I'm pulling a double check. I'm gonna show this room here. This is my room, also not super decorated, because it kind of was just haphazardly thrown together, but it's silly. Here are some gifts from Kit that I'm definitely gonna take with me, and some nice signs. Honestly, kind of really proud how I did the leaves on this roof. It kind of like spirals a little bit. The shapes are nice. And if you think about it, it kind of looks like a moth. Just like kind of. Like wing, this is the head, and then I just made these two things look like eyes, just for sillies because of that. Moth house for the moth person. Yippee! And then I have a way to get through to all of the rooms through up here. the rafters. Oh no, the background typing sounds. Yippee! I got confirmation, so. Here is Fauna's room. I will note which rooms I actually did decorate. Most of the rooms up here on the second floor are ones I didn't decorate. I did the walls and arches and leaves, but the actual like furniture and other things was done by the people who got the rooms, excluding these little flowers that I put up sometimes for funsies. That sign cuts off. Oh. I love this room. And the red and white kind of looks like candy cane, which I don't think was like purposeful when I was picking out colors. I was just going for what I thought Fauna would like, but then it just worked out, so yeah. So this is Liv's room. I gotta say, this palette was really fun to work on. I can't actually say too much about the rooms because I didn't like decorate them. I only did like the walls and stuff. Don't mind the background sounds. And we can get up here and back. A lovely little room. The decor is very nice. Yay! Glowy chair. You can see at what point I started playing with the, I don't know how to say it, Yushua mod. I'm probably saying that wrong. There's a solid chance I'm saying that wrong. You can see when I started playing with it, with like these in-between bits versus here. And then just adding in things later. But here is Saint's room. They added in some arches to fill the space, which I think are very nice. The room feels very limited, and then I love it. I love it. I love all the rooms. They're also very nice. Oh, I love the little thing. I didn't notice that before. These rafters are fun. Oh. Hee 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 hee. Joyous. Love that. Oops. Ignore that. And here we have this little in-between hallway. Little mini aquarium. And this is the closet hallway. Actually, that's what I should call it. The closet hallway. Because we have the hall closet, we have the gay closet, and we have the fish closet. And also the bathroom. Yeah, that's there. It's just there, that's all there is. I'm gonna drown eventually if I'm in here. I placed these little like framed blocks just to like stop the kelp from going too high, and then they kind of turned out looking like bubbles. I think it's really cute. And then we have the bathroom. You can close it. Oops. Yeah, if you remember the cursed objects from earlier, this is where I had to switch it. I actually kind of like it without more. I think the extra white really brings it together. I really like this room palette. I'm definitely doing this again. I want this bathroom. I love it. Very proud of it. So yes, everything in this little hallway right here, these 4 rooms, question mark, closets, spaces, are all things I decorated myself. I'm very happy how they turned out. Here's the hall closet. Oh. Closed to hide from peering eyes. Because this is just a mess in here. This is just 5 billion things everywhere, as all hall closets should be, and that's what I was going for. Just too many things. Everywhere. These don't actually have anything in them, but you get the idea. And then you can actually climb up here. Specifically built to be at least moss size. So yeah, yippee. And then we have the gay closet. Wonder what could be in here. Whoa! Huh, so that's why it's the gay closet. No wonder. You can open and close this to the fish tank. Oh, this actually looks really cool from this angle. I like that. I probably could have made some of these better, but I was just doing it kind of quickly. Just did whatever ones I could think of. I think it's nice. And then finally, let me show this part. We have the guest room and then the last room. The guest room I did decorate myself, specifically with intentions to do bunk beds, because I mentioned doing a guest room and some people wanted ones, so I fulfilled that request. Yippee! These two rooms back here, they don't have the, because there's the mountain, doesn't have the glass ceiling, but I kind of like the more closed-in vibe too. I think it's kind of nice. Yippee! Oops. That's the wrong one. Secret chair up here. For the sillies. And then this is Jen's room. I really like the extra hanging things. Very nice. Oh, I also forgot to do the free cam in here. And then if you were to somehow get up here, you can technically get back here, but unless you have like a teleport skill or a way to climb back up, you would get stuck. So I just left this sign here because there was going to be 2 more rooms. I really had a plan for who this one would go to, or at least an idea. However, I had to cut them due to time and yeah. So there's just the floor done back here. And that is the base. I'm gonna pan around now. Yippee! Bros on vanish. I swear to God. I forgot to show this part, but this is the little enchanting area. That actually you can't get out of. I mean, there's trapdoors, but those are actually kind of hard to get through. Oh, that's where it went. They got stuck. Hi, little guy. Wait, I'm gonna go save them. 1 second, guys. Animal rescue. Which one is this? Be free. Go. Be free. I think they're broken. Oh boy. Oh. There they go. Okay. I realized I probably should have like figured out like putting music on in the background or something. It's probably very quiet. My apologies. This is the first time I'm streaming. This is scuffed already. And finally, last but not least, I have to pull something up for this. Those who are currently watching, aka I know exactly who's watching right now, but you're the one who gets to see this in real time. Before anyone else, if anyone else watches the VOD. Let me find this. You may follow me down here and over to my room in the first floor, actually. You may see these trapdoors here. Yes? Well, there are things behind here. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. But here, this is my lamp cave. And I have a list of exactly where I've gotten all of them. So, yeah. Though this isn't actually up to date, because been a bit with some of these, and some of them I forgot to write down. But this is the lamp cave. So let's see. There's also a disc lamp that went here, which was just a replacement for another disc lamp I had that Celestine would keep placing out around when my base still wasn't finished, but it was still just like a tiny cave in the wall. So yeah, I'm taking that with me. We have some marigolds from a gift, an aster, of course, because it glows. This is considered a lamp in the eyes of the moth. We have, so yeah, some things in here aren't actually lamps, but a lot of things are. Random shelf. A book from Celestine. The sword that I got while we were trying to protect Celestine. That's how I'm gonna phrase it. Random hat that has a lamp. Candles. Some sea lanterns. More candles and things. And these farseer arms are also from when we were trying to save Celestine. I actually got this close to it all by myself. So, I was going to start expanding further, making rooms, and then getting all the different types of lamp blocks, and then the different chipped versions of them. Of course, I never finished doing that, but the start of it was here. Alright, let's see. First on the list, from the O2 Waystone, I believe, was the hanging earlite fruit from that specific biome. So I didn't actually really steal that, that's just in the biome. I'm pretty sure that's also originally where I got that disc light. Don't tell anyone. I don't do that anymore. Just a silly. Oops, I'm lagging. The server got mad at me for doing that, I guess. Oops. I also got this glister bulb from around the O1 area. Pretty sure that's also from the same biome. I got a lot of the glistering ivy, but not specifically that place. I also have written down Shimmering Sea Lantern. I don't know what part that was from, though. Hi, fish! Hello. Hello, the sillies. We're getting an exclusive look into everything Mothstral has ever stolen. Wow. From Spawn, I have written down Antique Lamp and Broken Sea Lantern, but I don't know where that one went. It's somewhere around here. Ah, thank you. My silly, who has never committed to any crimes, ever! Trust me! This lantern is just actually my own. I know, boring, right? I've written down from Celestine the marigolds, the letter, and then some glowstone. Indeed, the non-crimes. This is actually such an old list. I actually haven't taken any in a long time. This is the funny part. I remember in the early days, what? All Mothstral know is cheat and steal. No, I would never. She would never. Trust me on this, guys. She would never steal anything. Ever. Ever. I remember from the early days of the server, we would all like hang around Alessi's house a lot. And so I have a few things from there. I recreated this one myself because it kept getting just like yoinked, or I kept losing it. So I have a few things. Where is it? Regal wall lamp, gray paper soul lamp, antique wall oil lamp, cage bulb. I don't know where all these things are. That's that. There's that. And that. Yum, Astral Stream! I made a little silly doodle entirely for this layout. And then after the things from Celestine, I have written down regularly acquired without theft, which is the asters, sunflowers, hat, plant shell, sign candles, and then from a water city, 2 magenta candles, glowberries, and sea pickles. Here's the sea pickles. This is the glowberries. Cave vines. And I actually got this from Vila, I just realized actually. Oh! That's what I've written down. And then from Sunny, 2 of these. And there's another thing though, I don't know where it is. This. And then I think I got this from like the egg house. And then I got the frog light. There's glow leeches somewhere that I got just from somewhere. Oh, that was just in the river in general. And then a flower fairy light, I don't know which one, was somewhere in Villa Amatista. I think that's how it's said. And then last but not least on the list, from Liv, we have a swamp lantern somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere. I cannot remember where, actually. And the sea gem lantern. Yippee! That's all I have written down, though. Some of these things I just got spawned in when we, like, switched mods, and I just, like, happily took them. I'm pretty sure this is... One of these fairy lights is from outside Castrum Solace. I think it's this one. I think this was just a spare sea gem I had. I don't remember where I got this. I'm also not sure where I got these, because I got them at some point, and then I just, like, left them in my chest forever, and eventually put them up. I also don't remember what this was from. But yes, that is everything. Yay! I'm pretty sure there might be more if I search. But that's all I had in my list. Oh, there was a bot. Let me kill this real quick. Yippee! Violence. I do have to do mod things. I don't know how to do that though, wait. Okay, that should work. And that is everything. Now I have to go take down a bunch of signs and put in this. So we'll see how that goes. Why did so many more people just join all of a sudden? Just as I'm about to end, unfortunately. Indeed. Should I show off my stream layout real quick then? I very quickly made some things. We have a couple of screens. Most of them are the same, just with like different text. Sorry, I have my audio turned down quite a bit because I have background sounds. So my best way to like get rid of that was to just like turn down my audio to where you can't hear it and then lean into my mic. That's how I get block out the sounds. Oops, it's the wrong transition. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm probably gonna upload this VOD to YouTube.